I have my big box. So, we're going to have our warm-up. Okay? A is zucchini, and this is what we need to make our dish today. So A is zucchini. So that's A for us. I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to put that aside for us. So A is zucchini. B is a special little tool that's going to make it spiral. So B is my spiraler. My spiraler is B. So B is my spiraler. So that's B. A is the zucchini. B is my spiraler. C is my cheese, my Parmesan cheese. So C is my cheese. Okay, and D is my crushed red pepper flakes. It's going to make it nice and hot. So A is zucchini, B is my spiraler, C is Parmesan cheese, and D are my hot pepper flakes. So my hint for you is, in order to make my zucchini look funny and weird and really cool looking, I need this tool. I need this tool to be able to do that. So, is it A, B, C, or D? What is my tool? Is it A, B, C, or D? Good job. A lot of you are going to get it right. Woohoo! Let's see. It is my special tool, which is, I'm going to bring my rest of my items up here. My special tool is a spiraler. A spiraler. So I'm going to need this to spiral my zucchini. So if you picked B, you got it correct, and a lot of you did. So great job, you guys. Great job. So let's get started and make this cool dish, shall we? This is Susan from Fast School. Susan from Fast School. So, have you had zucchini noodles? Have you ever had zucchini noodles? So, maybe a lot of you have not, because zucchini noodles are kind of new. They just came out with these little spiralers to make these cool noodles. So, let's get started, shall we? I'll move some of these out of the way. Okay, let's get started. So this is Susan from Fast School. You're cooking with Susan, and you guys are my future chefs. So welcome, let's get cooking. You will need 2 zucchinis. 2 zucchinis. You can use 2 or 3, but I have, if they're really small, you might want to use 3. So you will need 2 zucchinis. 2 zucchinis. You will need 2 zucchinis. And I have Dora, who was a star student in my last class. Yay, Dora! And David and Hawk as my top 3. Great job, you guys. And we have Bob and Candy grabbing a ton of stars. So way to go, guys. Way to go. Okay, so you will need a spiralizer. A spiralizer. You will need a spiralizer. And they come in different ways. This one looks like this, but there's all different kinds. So you will also need a spiralizer. You will also need a spiralizer. And we have Amy, Lala, Minnie, Pekka, and Kevin in our top 3. Woo-hoo, you guys. Woo-hoo. Great job. So first, we have to cut zucchini into spirals with the spiralizer. You're going to love this. So let's get going. First, I'm going to cut off the ends from my zucchini because I don't need those, right? And take these ends away. And my spiralizer is about that tall, so I'm probably going to go like this big and this big. Cut them in sections. So I'm going to cut those in sections. And I'm going to put it in my spiralizer. Wait till you see this. And I'm going to twist. I'm going to turn this. Do you see what's happening to my zucchini? Do you see what's happening to my zucchini? I'm getting spirals. Isn't that cool? Now you want to make sure that your hands are washed before you cook, okay? Getting to the bottom of my spiralizer here. Is that cool? That's really cool. Okay. So I had done some earlier. Can you see that? So I would have 2 cut up. There's my spirals. You see them? And I'm going to separate them because there's 2. Ooh, that is fun, right? That is fun. It's fun to do. See my spirals? How cool is that, right? How cool are my spirals? Woo! There we go. They look cool, don't they? Do you see them? You see them? They are really cool. Now I'm going to do another one. So this is all one zucchini. This is the fun part, right? You get to spiral your zucchini. I'm getting there. All these spirals. They're so pretty. Okay. Let's see. There we go, and it's in 2 pieces. So I've got to separate them. Separate my spirals. There's 1. There's 2. this one. And there's another. Wow, it's cool, right? And now we're going to put my last piece. So those are 3 pieces of my zucchini. So I'm going to do the last one, and I will have all my spirals done. I did 1 zucchini last night, and I'm doing 1 zucchini with you now. So this bowl has a total of 2 zucchinis. 2 zucchinis. You see that? Isn't that the coolest thing? You can do this with potatoes and make spiral potato chips. Have you ever had spiral potato chips? You can do this with any vegetable. So you can make funny looking potato chips. You can make spiral potato chips too with your spiralizer. Okay. That is that. Okay. It's a lot of spirals. And we're going to cook these in a little bit in butter and garlic. They're going to taste so good. Whoops. Is that the coolest thing? Have you ever seen this before? Have you ever seen anything like this before? Those are our spirals. So cut zucchini into spirals with the spiralizer. Cut zucchini into spirals with the spiralizer. Okay, what would I do with my glasses here? Oh, here they are. So we have Minnie, Pekka, David, and Amy Lala. Top 3. Woohoo! And we're up to 158 stars. Daniel and Mary and Lewis is grabbing a slew of stars. So good job, you guys. Good job. So what is the vegetable that we are going to spiral today? What vegetable did we spiral today? What was this? What is this? What vegetable is this? And we have Coco, Stephen, and Jason all pick C. You got it correct because this is zucchini, right? It's zucchini that we spiraled, not a cucumber, not potatoes, and not beets, but a zucchini. We spiraled a zucchini. So those of you that picked C got it correct. Now, we will need 3 cloves of garlic. 3 cloves. I'm going to move my spirals there. I'm going to move this one. So we are going to need 3 cloves of garlic. So, you know our garlic bowls, right? You will need 3 cloves. 3 cloves of garlic. So you will need 3 cloves, I'm going to put an extra one in there, of garlic. You will need 3 cloves of garlic. And we have Rebecca, I'm so bad, and Ray in our top 3. I don't think you're so bad. You're probably not. But you guys are in my top 3, so way to go. We're going to mince or cut the garlic. And I'm actually going to mince it because I have a mincer. This is a special tool to mince my garlic. So what I'm going to do is I'm cutting off the hard ends. You know how garlic has like those hard little ends? See that where that is? I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to cut that off. And some of the peel is going to come off, the like that paper wrapping peel. Some of that will come off. And I'm going to put it in here. And if all of it doesn't come off, that's okay because I don't need it all to come off. And I'm going to squeeze this. And see how my garlic comes out? And then in here is the skin. Take the skin out. So here is, I'm going to cut the end on this one. And I'm not getting all the wrapping off because it doesn't matter. It'll stay in here and I'll take it out after. See, that stayed in there. So I'm going to put it in. Yeah, put it in my garlic press. And that presses it down. Whew! That kind of went all over. Can you see how it's looking? You see how that garlic's looking? That's what we're going to do. Then I take the skin out. The skin out of garlic. Let's put another one in. Another garlic in. Pressing it. Gonna cut it off there. Take out the shell and the wrapping to my garlic that I didn't have to peel. I did not have to peel my garlic. See? The garlic has all the little shell on it, the papery stuff. I don't have to peel it. I'm just going to put it in my garlic press and I'm going to press. And here comes the garlic. Lots of garlic. Take this. See how it has all that stuff on it? Take it off. See? That was the outside of the garlic bulb. So was that cool, huh? So this is a mess here. I'm going to get rid of this. So I have minced my garlic cloves. I have minced my garlic cloves. So mince or cut the garlic. Mince or cut the garlic. Mince or cut the garlic. We have Wendy, Frank, and Rebecca. Woohoo! Top 3. Good job, you guys. Good job. So now we're going to cook the garlic in butter. But in order to do that, I'm going to put some butter in there in my pan, and I'm going to melt it. I want to melt some butter. Melt that butter. I'm going to put the temperature on low because it's heating up pretty quick. Melt that butter. We're going to melt the butter first, and then we're going to cook the garlic in the butter. So I'm melting the butter. It's cooking. My butter is melting. Okay, that's good. And I am going to put my garlic in there. So I'm going to cook the garlic in the butter. Put the garlic in the butter. Cook the butter in the garlic. So Lily, Minnie, Pekka, and David. Woohoo! Terrific job, you guys. Terrific job. So I'm cooking the garlic in the butter. So now I am going to add, see, I've cooked the butter in the garlic, and I'm going to add my zucchini. Here we go. I'm going to add my zucchini, and I'm going to cook it. So add the zucchini noodles to the pan. Stir it up in the butter. So add the zucchini noodles to the pan. Add the zucchini noodles to the pan. Add a little bit more butter. Smells good. So we have Amy, Lala, Kevin, and Kate. Great job, you guys. Great job. It cooks very fast, so don't cook too long. It cooks really fast. I'm going to keep stirring it. It's going to cook fast. So it cooks very fast, so don't cook too long. It cooks very fast because the zucchini is very thin, so don't cook too long. And we have David, Kevin, and Sherry. Bravo! Good job, you guys. Good job. So, while that, let me get something to put that on because it's going to be hot. Going to be hot. So, just make sure that it's cooked enough. I've been cooking it for a couple minutes, so I think it's good. So I am going to remove it from the heat because it's done cooking, okay? So I'm going to remove it from the heat, and I am going to move heating pan. There we go. Smells good. Smells good, and we're going to put that over there. Oh, looks scrumptious. Smells delicious. So remove pan from heat. Remove pan from heat. And we have Frank, Lucy, and Cindy. Woohoo! Top three! Top three! Now we're going to add Parmesan cheese and salt and pepper. So I'm going to put some salt. And this is actually pink Himalayan salt, because it's very good for you. And also add some pepper. Add some pepper too. So salt and pepper. And I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese. And you can either add, there's two kinds of Parmesan cheese. You can get this kind of Parmesan cheese, which is already grated and it's kind of powdery. Or you can get real Parmesan cheese like this, and I'm going to grate it. And this is a special little grater I got in Italy, because Italy has lots of cheese, right? So I'm going to grate this on my grater. So we are going to grate some Parmesan cheese. And when I open it up, you see I have cheese in there? So that's how I'm going to grate some cheese. I'll bring this down a little more. So I'm going to grate my Parmesan cheese so I can add it to my dish. So that's one kind of grater. You saw how this grater works. And this one is from Italy. I also have a different kind of grater. And this grater also is pretty cool. Put it over like this. So you can, there are different kind of cheese graters that you can use. This one I go like this. Same thing, it grades it. I'm just going to put it in the bowl. See? And I am going to add that Parmesan cheese and salt and pepper to my dish. Add Parmesan cheese and salt and pepper. Add Parmesan cheese and salt and pepper. So we have Billy, David, and Amy Lala, top three. Woohoo! Way to go, you guys. Way to go. Now we want to make it a little bit hot. So I'm going to add some red pepper flakes. Some red pepper flakes. I'm going to add some red pepper flakes. It'll make it a little bit hot, but a little bit spicy. So I'm going to add a little bit. You see the pepper flakes in there? I don't know if you can see that. See the little red pepper flakes? So red pepper flakes, I'm going to add those to my dish. Add red pepper flakes. Add red pepper flakes. Red pepper flakes. And we have David, Max, and Isabella, top 3. And we have 381 stars. Woohoo! So you add the red pepper flakes. That's what I did. Add some red pepper flakes. Add some red pepper flakes. We have Frank, Sophie, and Isabella again. Woohoo! High five it, guys. Look at all those stars. CC, Q, Q. Oh my goodness, tons of stars. You can also add red tomatoes. I didn't have any with me today, but if you buy those little cherry tomatoes, you can also add red tomatoes. You can add red tomatoes, you can add shrimp, you can add scallop, you can add chicken. You can add anything you want to this dish. You can just throw stuff in there, cook some chicken or shrimp or scallops, add some red tomatoes. So you can also add red tomatoes. And we have Louis, Frank, and Stephen. Woohoo! Good job, you guys. Good job. So maybe you would like to add some shrimp. Maybe you would like to add some shrimp to your dish. Don't you think that would be yummy? So maybe you would like to add some shrimp. And we have Frank, Kate, and Lily. So good job. Woohoo! Top 3, you guys. And David and QQ and Mingmin are grabbing stars. You can also add salmon. Wouldn't a nice piece of salmon with this as the vegetable be a really nice supper? What do you think of that? You could also add some salmon. You can also add salmon. And we have Rebecca, Cherry, and Ray. Woo-hoo! Great job, you guys. Great job. So what can you add to the zucchini spirals? What can I add to my dish to make it different? What can I add? A, B, C, or D? And Kitty, Kingjing, and Jason all picked B. I can add anything. A is fish, C is meat, and D is vegetables. But B is the correct answer because I can add anything I want to my dish. I can add tomatoes, I can add peppers, I can add chicken, shrimp, scallops, salmon, anything I want, I can add to my dish. So have fun with spiral zucchini. Have fun with spiral zucchini. Have fun with spiral zucchini. So Louis, Nancy, and Kevin, top 3. Look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a little bit of cheese on top. What do you think of that? What do you think of that dish? Doesn't that look great? So Louis, Nancy, and Kevin, top 3. So would you like to try this to eat? Would you like to try spiral zucchini to eat? I'm going to try it right now. Look at that. I'll tell you how it tastes. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Mmm. Mmm, 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 mmm. So good. You can taste the garlic, the butter, a little bit of pepper flakes. It's really, really good. And the Parmesan cheese. So would you like to try this to eat? Mmm. Very good. That was delicious. So later on for supper, I'm going to pick up some shrimp and some cherry tomatoes, and I'm going to add it. I'm going to cook those and add it to my dish. And this is going to be my supper. So thank you for joining me and learning how to make spiral zucchini. Wasn't that fun? And we're going to get ready and see who's on our leaderboard. But I want to make sure you know about my Sunday class. Sunday, we are going to make an American breakfast. An American breakfast. Have you ever had an American breakfast? You chefs are going to have to join me on Sunday to learn how to make an American breakfast. So let's check the leaderboard, shall we? We have Lily in first place with 57 stars. We then have Barry with second place with 30 stars. And QQ in third place with 27 stars. Great job, top 3. Great job, you guys. And then we have Nick with 22, Evan with 20. Jenny with 17, GNY, Jenny with 17, Bob with 13, Louis with 10, Coco with 8, and Lucy and Lisa with 5. So this is Susan from SAS School. Thank you for joining me and making a really fun dish today. And I will see you on Sunday when we make an American breakfast. So Ming, Tian, Jen. Thank you for joining Susan, Cooking with Susan.